but I had low testosterone. And then we found out like 2 weeks later, we were having a boy, and the doctor straight up was like, oh yeah, men with lower testosterone produce more boys. And I was like, that's wild, dog. That means even nature was like, no, y'all gonna need a man around the house.
Hey, yo, what up? This your boy David Lucas and another episode of Fishing with David Lucas. And today I got AJ Wilkerson. What's up, bro?
What's up, man?
What's happening with you? This Nashville Comedy Festival was insane, bro.
Dog, this comedy festival has been so much fun.
See if we can get us a fit. Oh, you can just let it sit. Yeah, it do the job. It do the job for you. That real worm. Yeet! It's crazy, right? It's been hot all weekend, and today when we decided to film, it's cold as shit.
Yeah, dude, we got them couple days of tornado warnings and the pressure system mix, dog.
Yeah.
It's chilly, but it's peaceful out here.
Yeah, it's very peaceful. A lot of y'all might not know, but AJ Wilkerson is a Florida boy.
Yes, sir.
Flow rider, baby. And that's where you started comedy?
Yeah, I started in Gainesville.
Oh, okay. You left territory.
Yes, sir. Yeah, my family's from out near like Cedar Key, Rosewood area, like Gulf Coast.
Okay.
But started in Gainesville and then started hitting up like Orlando, Tampa, Jacksonville.
Oh, that's how you know Cam and David Jolly and all them.
Yep. David Jolly was like literally my comedy uncle. Like
he's everybody's comedy uncle.
Yeah, dude, it was him and Ken Miller. Shout out Ken Miller.
I don't know Ken Miller.
One of the Orlando OGs. Like when the Orlando Improv first opened up, they had like 4 house MCs. Mm-hmm. So he was one of like the original 4.
Yeah. He a cool dude.
He's super cool,
bro. Sometimes you probably have ran into this being on tour. You go to these cities that don't really have a scene. And there are some of those OG comics who be like, yeah, I always feature for everybody who come here.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, the f you don't. Oh, you.
It's like, I feature for everybody. Well, who'd you feature for? Chris Kattan.
Oh, God. Nah, bro, they be trying to bully you, bro. I be yeah, get the f out of here, bro. My brother be the one. My brother's smaller than me, bro, but he a little pit bull, bro. I'm so nice. Like, everybody see me roasting this. I'm like a nice guy, bro. I was in Huntsville, and I had gave this dude what is it called? Stand up. What's it? I forget the club in Huntsville.
A stand up live.
Stand up live. Yeah. And I had gave this guy a guest spot because sometimes I do guest spots if I'm feeling generous. So I'm like, yeah, bro, you can come do 5 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes. So he brings like 2 or 3 other people. And the stand-up live green room was not that big.
No, it is not.
And my brother knows that like I'm not really like with a lot of rah-rah before my show. I'd be kind of quiet and chilling, thinking about what I'm about to do. And they're in there just like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, hey man, y'all gotta go. He just did it for me. That's one good thing he's good for. He go make sure that his big brother is peaceful.
Bro, that's why I'll bring my own openers, because I try to keep people around me that like know how I like to do things.
Right.
Cause same, like I'm socially anxious. I get in my own head, especially before I go on stage, and I can't have somebody there being like, oh, what's some advice? What like tips can you give me about being an open micer? And it's like, I haven't been an open micer in so long. I can't tell you. I don't know what's relevant to you
So
anymore.
When you got on Kill Tony, David, did you like, come on, bro. That's not what I want to talk about.
Bro, that's the that's wild to me. I'll have people like trying to get on shows or people at shows that are like, oh, we loved you on Kill Tony, and I ain't never been on Kill Tony.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
They mix up all the special needs comics.
That's so, but you ain't nothing like no special needs we got on Kill Tony.
No, y'all got the...
You drive.
Y'all got the extra crispies.
Martin Phillips drives.
Yeah, Martin can drive.
I wouldn't ride with him though. I ain't get in the car though, Martin Phillips. Hey, it was so funny, man. I got a handicapped uncle. And he was with me this weekend, and we saw Martin Phillips, and I said, Caz, there go another one. He went and took his Oh, he would have shook his head, bro.
Bro, me and Aaron Belisle, we've been around a lot, and I think me, him, and Fiona are trying to work on like a tour together.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, and that's what me and Aaron were talking about the other night. Is like, bro, we need to get Martin with us for some of those dates.
Martin's a killer.
Martin is a killer,
dude. Killer, bro. He kills shit. People don't be knowing, but goddamn, Martin ain't no easy follow. I've had to follow him. And I'm like, oh shit, I gotta work. This motherfucker getting standing ovations and shit.
Yeah, dude, Martin's got like a twofold, because like being disabled, like there's it's almost like having like an extra joke in your pocket.
Yeah.
You know what? But then on top of that, like his shit is so cerebral.
Right.
That he's getting it twofold. Like he's getting the easy laughs and he's getting those like complex laughs.
He really does this. Yeah, he's good with that shit, bro. And he's like a high school teacher?
Yeah, I think
some shit like that. I would have had a field day with him in high school. Oh my God, I was talking to a friend the other day and she was like, "Hey, have you always been like this?" And I was like, I have never changed. Like anybody you meet that knows me from middle school on up will tell you I'm a shit talker clown.
Yeah, bro, when they talk about arming the teachers, I'm for it if they mean Martin. Bro, if you give Martin a gun in a school, exactly.
He gonna shoot the wrong person. Yeah. He can wave at 200 niggas, they gonna be scared. Oh!
He's not gonna pull it unless he needs it. And if he needs it, everybody's getting got.
Oh my God. Bro, I was in, so my teachers, bro, I used to be bad, bro. My teachers used to move my whole desk outside. For real, dog, for real. And we had a teacher, she was an Italian chick, bro. And her name was Miss Perosi. She actually brought a pistol to school. And they didn't fire her. That's how terrible my high school was.
Oh, that's that Florida public school shit, dude.
Bruh.
We had a criminal justice teacher at Newberry High School, and it was like one of those magnet programs kind of things. But she was like a former DEA agent. She'd tell us straight up, she's like, I keep a gun around me. She's like, you'll never find it, you'll never see it, but it's on me.
You went to high school in Ocala?
Newberry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we fucked with Ocala a little bit.
Bro, the fastest football players in the world come from Florida. In case you didn't know that.
Yeah.
In case you didn't know that.
Look up Pahokee, Florida, and watch those dudes chasing rabbits and shit through like sugarcane fields.
Wesley Snipes from your area.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
He from hold on, let me see.
I know Joe Rogan lived in Gainesville for a little bit, and I know like Tom Petty and like Bo Diddley are from there.
That's a name I ain't heard in a long time, Bo Diddley. My granddaddy.
Yeah, bro, I
Wesley
grew up
Snipes
on
from
Bo
Orlando.
Diddley. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he from Orlando.
Bro, could you imagine like in the early 80s before he really popped off as a star? Could you imagine like going to Disney World and watching fucking Wesley Snipes at like Disney on Ice?
he's a real actor. Yeah, you don't know what. I got a couple of projects out there I'm not proud of that I did early on in my career. Just waiting for the internet to find them.
You got one of those Italian stallion?
Not that bad.
Like Sylvester Stallone porn videos out there?
Oh, no porn. Bro, as much shit as I talk, and as many people that hate me on the internet, anything bad about me, they would have been found out.
That's true. Bro, there's rumors about shit like that didn't even happen. Like I think Ken Flores brought R.I.P. Ken, but when he was on, there was like the rumor about the Jelly Roll roast.
Oh, with me on the Jelly Roll roast?
Yeah, because there was like all like shit on like Reddit and stuff that was like, oh, David Lucas crashed out at the Jelly Roll roast, and
people say anything.
Exactly.
I know who did, but I'm not gonna say.
No, exactly. That's like I remember.
It was a
Mark
white
Norman.
person. Yeah, it was a white person.
Yeah, Mark Norman said he bombed, but he wouldn't say who else bombed. And then everybody was like, "Oh, it was David Lucas." And
Mark did well for me because I enjoy Mark.
Yeah, you gotta like his style.
Yeah, somebody said that the Jelly Roll roast was so bad, Netflix wouldn't buy it. It was never supposed to go on Netflix.
Yeah, it was never supposed to. I was in the lab that night. I was like right next door. And I remember it was like, oh, it's just a private thing for Jelly Roll's birthday.
Yeah, it was a closed event.
Yeah.
That's why nobody knows about it. What's the guy name from Rip from Yellowstone?
Yeah. Cole Hauser.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. He was heckling. That motherfucker was drunk. Yeah. Dude, but no, I can't. Yeah, bro. People hear one thing and then they run with it. Oh, Netflix didn't want it. It was so terrible. Netflix didn't want it.
Wild.
I like when people spread rumors because I mean you just keep my name relevant.
Bro, same. I had a whole half-hour thing I put out that was about like trans people, and Zany's posted like a clip of it for one of my shows at the lab, and people went nuts and was just like, "Oh, this motherfucker, like this blah 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 blah."
And then they're calling you.
Yeah, but them talking shit in the comments made the video go even harder.
Yeah, and
like. You can say what you want. I must still get to say what I want.
The people that need to see it saw it.
Exactly.
We ain't got no bites, no nibbles. They I threw that bit way out there. You think one of these? Oh, mine is full of leaves.
I'm sure mine is about to be too.
Yeah, bro. That's one good thing about controversy, bro. I remember the little George Floyd thing happened to me and people was like, you're done, you're finished. And it's like, all right. Like you doing a little much. You just made me go Super Saiyan.
Bro, I ain't ever seen nobody get finished from a joke. Dude, even the Michael Richards, like the Seinfeld dude, yeah, he still had shows after that.
And he could probably go tour right now.
He's probably in Cleveland right now having the time of his life.
Dude, Tony's Asian joke, I believe in my heart that's the reason we are now on Netflix. Because we were at Kill Tony was not doing arenas at that time. And after the Asian thing and he got covered by the news, it just put more eyes on us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro, cancel culture ain't been the same since Shane Gillis.
Right. Y'all made him more successful.
Yeah.
Thank God he got canceled from SNL. They would have neutered him.
Bro, it's like that Tim Robinson. I Think You Should Leave, that sketch show on Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
That dude was a writer for SNL. I'm pretty sure he named the show what SNL told him. It's like, I think you should leave.
And what's the other dude name? Tyler Fisher.
Ty Fisher, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
He got canceled by Delta Airlines.
Delta canceled him?
He got kicked off of a flight.
For what?
I don't even know.
Damn, Ty. He's so small.
I know. That's what I'm saying. How you gonna kick him off? He's not a threat, tiny, dude. Bro. Put him in a booster seat.
Yeah, burp him. Burp him, dog. Ty Fisher's cool as hell, bro.
What kind of cry is he doing, dude? He either needs burped or changed.
Exactly, man. I don't know, bro. I've been pretty fucked up on some flights. Cause you hear those stories where they don't let people get on drunk. When I get too drunk in the lounge, I just put my sunglasses on. And I don't say shit.
Bro, I get high, I'll take an edible on the way to the airport, and then I'll rip the Benjamin a couple times before I walk in. I'll go in the family bathroom and I'll rip that shit.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I vape on the flight.
Bro, same. I'll be in my seat just up against the window.
Exactly. As long as you got a neighbor on the plane that's cool, and I always tell my neighbor, hey, I'm gonna vape a little bit, but it ain't gonna be obnoxious. And they be like, oh, okay, yeah, do your thing. I say, I won't blow down. I won't blow up. I'll blow down.
Bro, I used to carry one of those little personal smoke filters, like those smoke buddies. I'd just be ripping that shit and just blowing straight into it.
Oh, damn.
Because then it doesn't, it keeps all the vape from blowing out the other side. So I'll just be openly looking right at the flight attendant, just vaping, and then I'll just grab that thing and she'd be like, oh, is that for asthma? Yes, it is. Yes, funny. It is for asthma.
Was it for weed or nicotine?
Both.
Oh,
they made them for weed. You can buy them at head shops.
Send that to me.
Will do, yeah.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, it's just a little personal air filter.
People don't understand, bro. You be on a 5-6 hour flight and you have vices like nicotine or weed. We need that in order for this flight to go smooth. Cause I commend people who raw dog flights, who don't have a drink, who don't do a drug, and just sit on a plane for 6 hours just watching a movie. Congratulations to you.
Yeah, bro, I can't raw dog regular life like that, much less a flight, like airport, TSA, all the people, all like the shuffling around, dude, gets my anxiety keyed up.
Same, bro. I try to, like when I have long flights, bro, I try to do those early morning 6 a.m. flights so I'm still groggy, and I just try to stay up and just go to the airport
and then
just,
pass the
just
fuck
fall
out.
asleep, dog. That's what I be doing.
That's how I do my return flights.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try and get like a 7 a.m. return flight, and then by the time I get back to the hotel, it's already 2, 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Just stay up.
Yo, what up, man? I love Huel, and I'm a chocolate Huel drinker. I love chocolate because it reminds me that I'm having something sweet, or I feel like I'm having a treat. And I use it because I'm very busy. Oftentimes I'm going from my house to the studio, from the studio to a show, from a show to the airport. So I need something convenient, fast, and that's delicious. I'm a big dude, so I need something that's healthy that tastes good. New customers visit Huel.com/fishing today and use my code FISHING to get 15% off your first order plus a free gift. So the good thing about Huel is high in protein, so you get to hit your macros. It contains vitamin C, which I know supports my immune system. And as much as I fly and I'm around people, I have to have a very good immune system. It's stupidly convenient. It's very convenient. No prep, no hassle. Just grab and crack on. Cheaper than a coffee. We know y'all be out here drinking Starbucks and all these other dumb coffee shops, so why not get a Huel? And it tastes decent, because if it didn't, I wouldn't be having it. I mean, it's very convenient. Huel is for your most inconvenient meals with no prep, no cooking. It's the perfect pairing for busy days. New customers visit Huel.com/fishing today and use my code FISHING to get 15% off your first order plus a free gift. Who does not like free stuff? Get that free gift. Use my promo code. Save 15% off. Hey, man, it's about to be the summertime. You know what the summertime means? It's grilling time. And guess who just sent me a dope package? Omaha Steaks. I'm a big smash burger guy, and they sent me some smash burgers. And when I tell you these were the best smash burgers I've ever had, my kids loved them. My mom loved them. My baby mama even loved them. Omaha Steaks sent me this package, and I don't even want to buy steaks at the store no more. That's how good Omaha Steaks were. I had the smash burger, I had a filet, and I had a ribeye. Omaha Steaks has been America's original butcher since 1917. It's a family-owned company with over 100 years of expertise in the meat industry. Trust me, if you have not tried Omaha Steaks, dude, like I've heard of Omaha Steaks, but when I tried it, now I'm a believer. They deliver premium quality steaks, burgers, chicken, pork, seafood, dessert, and easy to prepare comfort food. Oh yeah, I forgot about the desserts. They sent me some little pastries. I just put them on the grill to heat them up, bro. It's like a meal in a box. It's amazing. Get ready to smash expectations with new Omaha Steaks smash burgers. Visit omahasteaks.com/smash and order the Built for the Grill pack with 16 free smash burgers. That's 16 free Omaha Steaks smash burgers at omahasteaks.com/smash. See site for details.
You be hanging out a lot?
I chill, yeah. I'm not like a go out, just because like I don't fuck with people like that. And then like shows, like I do meet and greets and all of that kind of stuff. So by the time I leave a show, I'm fucking.
You're exhausted.
I'm exhausted.
For me, the meet and greet takes more energy than performing.
Bro, so much more.
Because you got to be nice. You got to be charismatic.
Yeah. Well, and like when you first start comedy and like nobody really gives a shit. Like when you get off stage after your set, you're like, that's it, I'm done.
Right.
I don't have anything else to do.
Yeah.
And then now, like you get off stage and you get like 2 deep breaths, and then they're like, "You ready to go?" And you're like, right. "Fuck, I'm not done yet."
Yeah, no, that's fun. It's so fun. And the only part that sucks about being a comedian, bro, is that we're in such a niche market. Because I mean, in the grand scheme of things, we're in a very niche market. There's not a lot of comedians worldwide. Probably less than 1% of the population is a real working comic.
Yeah, we're like the last remnants of vaudeville.
Yeah, for real. And like it sucks, bro, because like when I go home to see my regular friends, they're not as fun as hanging with comedians. You got to worry about being offensive. Like what can and can't I talk about around this motherfucker?
Yeah,
because I can tell you about anything right now. You're gonna be like, oh, he was just trying a bit.
Yeah,
it's not an argument. I get into a lot of arguments when I go back home, bro.
Oh, same.
They be like, you really think like that? I'm like, right now, but that's what I think right now. That's what I feel right now. Doesn't mean it's real.
Yeah. Dude, sometimes it's like, nah, I thought that once. I thought it once and I turned it into a bit.
Yeah, I don't think people understand that. I don't think people understand like the like we can write a joke in this month and then in 6 months we don't even feel the same about that same topic. Bro,
I wish people knew how much we hated the material that we've already put out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like people are like, oh, I love this, I love that. And it's like, thank you, but I watch that shit now and I hate
Cringe,
it.
Yeah. It's like, I don't even want to see it. I don't even go look on my
I can't believe you guys liked me when I sucked that hard.
I don't even really like to hear my voice.
Hate it. Hate watching like videos and listening back to audio.
He'll send me a video and I'll skim through it. Like Daniel will send me a video, like, you approve of this? I'm like, bro, I trust you, man. Put that shit out. I don't, because if it's up, I think if it's up to us as comics, we have to have that person that just puts it out. You know what I'm saying? Because like, if it was up to us as comics, we probably would never put any material out.
No, because I used to do like graphic design and like marketing stuff, and there's something like they teach you about in like graphic design school is called like the 70% rule, and it's like when it comes to like putting out like content material or creative endeavors, like that shit will never be 100% what you thought it was in your head. So if you can get it to like 70% of what you imagined it, like that's one of those points where it's like you just gotta trust the process and put it out.
Oh, you need another worm.
Yeah.
Something might have got you, bro.
It left just a little tip on that bitch, so it might have.
That's what I told her. Just the tip. Just the tip is all I need, baby. In California, they just made it like sexual assault if you nut in a girl without her permission.
Damn.
Speaking of just a tip. But what if like you eating her pussy and she squirting your face? What the fuck is that?
Yo. She just came all over you without your consent.
You didn't ask me to do that, bitch.
Yeah. There's a little piss in there.
There's a lot of piss in there. It's majority.
That's battery, dude. That's acidic.
You just
sprayed acid in my face.
Just pissed on me. They should tell us. These girls don't warn us about shit, bro. They just be out here doing their own thing. Are you married?
Not married. I'm gonna marry this one though.
Oh, you are a Florida boy. Yeah. You got her pregnant without marrying her. Shout out to AJ. You a Florida nigga for real. Are you ethnic or are you white?
I'm a little ethnic. I'm a little native.
Okay.
Yeah.
You look like you could be something. You look like I wouldn't just say you a white dude.
Bro, summertime I get real brown. I get real like tan. I get real brown. I was in the Army. I was an X-ray technician.
Oh, for real?
And when I was stationed out in San Antonio for a while, and everywhere, anytime I'd leave base, people would talk to me in Spanish.
Yeah, I can see it. And Wilkerson, your last name is black as hell.
I know, dude. There was a defensive lineman for the Jets named Muhammad Wilkerson.
Oh.
And my whole life, people either be like, "Oh, are you related to Brad Wilkerson that plays Major League Baseball?" Or I had two people ask me if I was related to Muhammad Wilkerson.
Oh, that's funny.
And I was like, I mean, I want to say yes.
Nah, Wilkerson. That's a very, very black. Just like Jeremiah Watkins.
Yeah. Bro, his whole name sounds black.
I know like an Erik Watkins. I know a few Watkins that are my mom's friend. They all black. I don't know a white Watkins.
Yeah, Jeremiah Watkins sounds like an R&B singer or a wide receiver for the Texans.
Jeremiah Watkins. Jeremiah just directed a Josh Wolf special.
Yeah, I was working on that with him. I did a bit on Josh's special, yeah.
I like Josh. I love Josh Wolf.
Bro, Josh is like the most like genuinely like fun person to be around.
Didn't he used to live in Nashville?
Yeah, he's still, I think they still keep a house here, but they live in Vegas, yeah.
I think he got a residency out there or something.
Yeah, he's got a residency at Kimmel's.
Yeah, I knew he had something.
Yeah, he does his Bonanza Extravaganza out there.
Would you do a residency in Vegas? Now that you're about to have a kid?
I would. I think it's like that Garth Brooks shit. Like I don't care about like, I don't have to move around Do you know what I mean? Like, I like to travel, but if being real, that's the hardest part of what we do.
Mm-hmm.
So if I could just do the same shit, like if I could go out every night and not have to leave the house and still get like that headliner check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the goal for successful comics. Do it like Rogan.
Yeah.
Get a popping podcast. You'll never gotta worry about never gotta worry about money again.
Yep.
Just make your man cave. He built that's like his personal man cave, bro.
Yeah.
The fucking what's that movie with Keanu Reeves? Where they killed his dog.
Oh, John Wick.
He got a fucking John Wick door in the green room, bro. That shit heavy as hell.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that green room door is heavy as fuck.
Ain't nobody getting in there. Rogan me, bro. I was talking to somebody yesterday about that. I was like, bro, it's so weird, like when your friends are like mega stars and you've only hung out like in controlled environments. You know what I mean? Because I've only been with Rogan in mainly controlled environments, like we either at a restaurant or a club or a theater performing, and we went to a concert together. And you forget, you know, like Rogan is
he's a
right,
dude.
Bro. We were leaving the concert, and nobody gave a damn about the concert anymore when Rogan was leaving. They were all, bro. It was like some Michael Jackson. They was running and JRE. They was asking them weird ass questions. It was crazy, bro. That was like...
Bro, it's nowhere near that level, but that's what it was like when I went on with Bert, when I was on tour with Bert.
Yeah.
Like, we left Van Andel Arena, and he literally told the entire audience, he's like, we're going to this bar. And, bro, the whole way over to the bar, we couldn't walk in a straight line.
Bro, Bert has a lot of star power, and I don't think people realize it. I don't think they realize the star power that dude. What has he been in this industry, 30 years?
30 years, Travel Channel. Like, he knows how to be professional. He knows how to work a production. But he's like, when you talk about like stars, like he's the most regular dude.
Yeah.
I think that's why people love him.
Yeah.
Like how they used to talk about presidents. Like, oh, that's a president you could get a beer with. Like, Bert's a celebrity you could genuinely be like, I would have a beer with that dude.
Bert came to my house, we had a fish fry, and he watched Madea with my family. For real. That's a real...
He watched Madea with my family.
It's on my YouTube somewhere. I think Bert Gets the Ultimate Black Experience, something like that.
That's hilarious.
Bro, it was crazy. He just came, day drinking. I was like, this guy is an animal. We were drinking beers at like 11 a.m. I was like, I've never done this before.
Bro, that's a buddy comedy movie I didn't know we needed until right now.
What's that?
We need like a Bert meets Madea movie.
Hey, for real.
Like, bro, a movie where like Bert's got to do like 40 days of like sobriety or something.
With Madea.
With Madea.
Yeah. That would go hard. That would actually go very hard. That would go real
Tyler
hard.
Perry Studios, what are y'all doing?
Yeah, you better give AJ his credit, Tyler. Better put him in there somewhere.
A little production credit.
Right. Do you thrive? I mean, excuse me, do you want to get into the film and movie side?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think like
production or in front of the camera?
I think both.
Yeah.
Like watching Jeremiah like direct on Josh's special, I think started to give me that itch.
Yeah, yeah.
Of like, I've got equipment and shit like that, and I talk about like I record my shit on the road all the time.
Yeah. You do it yourself?
Yeah.
You set it up and then?
Yeah, I got an FX3 and an FX30. I keep in a case with the lenses and shit on them, so I just pop them out, throw them on the tripods.
Who watches it while you're on stage?
Nobody.
So you'll be in the audience before you go on stage.
Yep.
Setting up.
Yeah, I try to sneak out sometimes. Like I'll throw the hood up, you know, keep the jacket on, and people will still come over to the cameras and be like, "Oh my God, we're so excited for the show." Like I've had people with me before, but like I've never had like a dedicated like videographer.
Right.
That's like my next. I'm trying to find somebody that I can just bring on the road with me all the time.
Gotta find you a Daniel, bro.
Yeah, because I've had like openers and like features that are like, oh, I do videography and stuff, but then like they get there and they just want to be comics.
Right,
and like I can't fault you for that, but
yeah,
I got to be a comic too.
Yeah, I wish I could train my little brother to do some shit when Daniel got to do other stuff. He don't do nothing. But sell a t-shirt. He sell a t-shirt.
Yeah. But bro, I've gotten so used to like setting my cameras up that I'm like doing that for somebody else and like actually operating the cameras, I think would be like chill.
Yeah.
Like a crowd full of people that's not my audience. I don't have to worry about people like being concerned with what I'm doing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daniel gets he gets there early to set up.
That's normally what I do. I'll get there before doors and at least set the cameras up before they start filling the room. And then I'll just come out, like turn them on and dial them in once the show starts.
Gotcha. Yeah. That's important in today's society. Those clips.
Yeah.
They sell tickets. They move tickets.
But dude, acting, I think this is because I've just like done regular shit before, like had regular jobs. But dude, acting seems so fucking easy.
As a comic, it's easier because we know how to turn it on and turn it off. It's only bad thing about acting is for us, bro. It's just gonna be slow.
Oh yeah.
Like I filmed the last big project I filmed was a Super Bowl commercial 2 years ago. And I was there for 3 days, what turned to 90 seconds on TV.
Oh yeah.
Most of the time you're just bullshitting.
I did a spot in Clerks 3 with Kevin Smith, like the Jay and Silent Bob movie. Mm-hmm. I was on set for 3 days, filmed like 2 scenes, and neither one of those scenes made the final cut of the movie.
Damn.
I know. But like being on the production set was cool. Like they'd let me just wander around and shit. And like I've done, do you know Danae Hayes?
I've heard that name.
She played college softball for Oklahoma, but she does like parody music and stand up and stuff now. Okay. I did a music video with her where I'm like the EMT delivering her like.
Danae Hayes.
Yeah.
She sound pretty. She pretty?
She's pretty. She's a pretty lady. She gets pussy.
Oh, she's like that. Oh, shit. Danae Hayes. I want to see her. Oh, she a cute lesbian.
Yeah.
Yeah. She might dabble.
She reminds me of my godmother, though.
She might dabble every now and again. with a guy. Oh, that would probably be some. Oh, that'll probably. You catch her.
Bro, that's how I know you're from Florida. Something about like every black dude I know from Florida has a thing for studs.
Bro,
every black dude I know from Florida is like, she'll try dick once though.
I've been with a couple of studs. They be thick, bro.
Yeah.
They just be too masculine in the bedroom, bro. I'm like, bitch, just shut up.
We get it. You got core
like,
strength. You don't got to throw it back so aggressive.
They be like, damn, nigga. Shit. Fucking the shit out of me, nigga. God damn. I didn't put that on the stage. Damn, nigga.
Yeah.
Throwing that dick like that, huh?
You gotta stop fucking a girl to be like, yo, bruh.
Right. Hey, my nigga, chill out. Come on. We bullshit right now. Yeah.
And she like, be a real man. Stuff my face in the pillow if you want to shut me up.
No, I had this one fine ass, the strap-on wearing that just loved me for some reason. And we used to hook up a lot. And bro, she had a low haircut and would wear a do-rag. That shit was so weird. When we would be in bed together, just laying there, and I feel that fucking. You
go to choke her, she choke you back, dude.
But to feel that haircut rub on your skin, I was like, come on.
Oh.
I need you to get a wig, bitch.
Feels like you're fucking Boosie.
Man. Boosie badass.
Yeah.
It was so
damn,
weird.
You got the low fade, huh? INDEPEN.
Bro, but she had ass. She had a big old ass. And I'm like, bitch, what make you wanna, like, what trauma? I was trying to figure her out. Like, what trauma make you wanna fuck with a woman? And she like, I just get pleasure out of, strapping a bitch.
I had a stud friend in high school. I told her she was built like Maurice Jones-Drew.
Oh my God. Maurice Jones-Drew, legendary Jaguars running back.
Legendary.
Him and Fred Taylor.
Yeah. But also, if you saw him from the back, you'd be like, damn, that stud's got an ass.
Yeah. All good running backs got big booties.
True.
They all. Him,
It's the only reason my mom watches.
Warwick Dunn.
Yeah.
People don't put no respect on Fred Taylor's name.
Bro. Fred Taylor was the man.
A beast.
I'm a Gators guy. Being from Gainesville, yeah. And bro, we had his son at running back a couple years ago.
Oh, for real?
And I swear he should have been the truth, but they were using like that 3 and 4 back system.
Oh, y'all got DJ Lagway.
Yeah.
Sophomore this year, right?
Yep.
Best quarterback in the NCAA, mark my words. He was a freshman doing that shit.
Yeah.
And that number, what was that, number 8, that receiver y'all got?
Oh, fuck.
The boy who just caught, maybe not number 8, he just caught the touchdown and didn't even move, just standing
I know
still.
who you're talking about. I can't think of his name either.
But there'll never be another Percy Harvin.
Bro, not never.
Bro, like that year or those years when y'all had
Tebow and Harvin and Aaron Hernandez.
and the running backs were they were track stars.
Yeah, Jeff Wilson and
Brandon something Brandon was it? 25, number 25?
Brandon Seiler.
Yeah.
And there was another dude, Demps. Jeff Demps.
Jeff Demps.
Yeah.
Jeff Demps, single number running back.
Yeah. That was the fastest one out of the 3 of them because he won like a gold medal. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all just had track stars, bro. But then when y'all came to Bama, Bama had Tebow crying.
Bro, I was on the sidelines his freshman year when Chris Leak was still the quarterback.
Chris Leak, we forget about that.
We were on the sidelines when they did like the Ring of Honor at the stadium, and so like Steve Spurrier was there, and Max Starks, who was like won a Super Bowl ring with the Steelers.
Tebow from Jacksonville, right?
From Jacksonville,
and he went to homeschool and played football. Yeah,
you could tell he was homeschooled.
Chris Leaks was a pretty boy,
bro.
Like green, brown eyes, some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. What happened to him? Did he go to the NFL?
He went, I think he like played like a season or 2 in the NFL.
Yeah.
Like practice squad shit. And then he went and played like Canadian football for a couple years. And then he came back. He was like at UF a couple of years ago as like a quarterback's coach.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. A school that also gets slept on in Florida is UCF.
Bro, UCF gets slept on hard.
The Knights.
Brandon Marshall went there.
Yeah.
Bro, that was probably my favorite receiver in the NFL for like a decade.
And then USF gets all the Miami rejects.
Yeah.
All the ones who had behavior issues they become a USF Bull.
Little South Florida Bull.
Yeah. It's crazy because USF ain't really South Florida. That's like, that's not too South.
Nah. Bro, I'm working on a bit about how my autism, I'm so autistic, I ruined sports in Florida. Because I got diagnosed in 2019 at UF. They have an office called the UF Center for Autism and Related Disabilities.
Yeah.
And that year, I think the men's basketball team made the Sweet 16.
Uh-huh.
But then they got blown out from there. And I had this joke where I was like, dude, the Gators haven't been good at football since I got diagnosed. Because I went to UF to get diagnosed, and it took like so long figuring out what was going on with me. They had to divert Gatorade money away from their sports programs.
That's funny. Damn, ain't nothing biting these worms today.
No. They're probably all just as hungover as fucking the comics are.
Right?
Oh, shit.
They're not here partying.
Either that or when the water started flooding over the edge, they all tried to escape.
All the fish left.
They're all in the sewers right now.
All the fish are gone. Try to get it right up under that tree. See what happens. That's crazy. So you got diagnosed with what in 2019?
Autism.
Like
autism spectrum disorder.
Did you know something was wrong with you all the time?
Bro, I've known my whole life something was weird with me. Yeah, I was like 6 years old, having panic attacks in the middle of the night in my closet. Mm-hmm. I would wake myself up at like 2-3 in the morning and then go sit in my closet, and I had a sleeping bag that I'd like tacked up inside of the closet door, so I'd just unroll it and make a little sound booth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I have sensory issues. I don't like loud random noises.
The same.
Yeah.
I don't like loud random noises. I don't like when conversations overlap. Like when you're we went to Jelly Roll's bar the other night and like everybody was hanging, there was music and stuff, but when the music cut and you can just hear everybody's overlapping conversations.
Yeah, I walk around with my ear pods for that.
Same. I call it incognito mode.
We're all autistic, bro. I have to wear sunglasses. I don't like bright lights.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my baby mama, she just became a doctor, but she diagnosed me.
You got peer reviewed.
No, bro. She was like, David, something's wrong with you. She was like, you're autistic, baby. I was like, probably. You know, a lot of creatives that's why we're able to hone in on our certain things because the other stuff just don't make sense with us. And a lot of I'm working on it now, but like my empathy. Like I don't give a fuck. I don't care about people's feelings a lot. And that's something I'm trying to be more empathetic to certain situations.
Yeah, bro, I've noticed like that shit will turn on and off. Like I can be a very empathetic person, but if I'm keyed up, if I'm, that shit shuts off because it's like you go into almost like self-defense mode. Yeah. It's like, nah, I can't worry about you because now I'm worried about me. Uh-oh.
We got action. Knew up under that tree. Get it. Oh shit, my bad. I hit you.
I had the hat on, dude. We protected.
No, bro, but like I have a certain level of empathy where it's like I give a fuck about the people I love, but anybody else, like
if you're outside of the circle, dude, I can't.
I don't know. I think that's like the more we continue to go in comedy, bro, I just think it's also like a protection thing, because like
100%.
You probably get it now, bro. Like people I went to high school with will message me and shit. Like, can you pay my rent? Like, nigga, what? I got kids. Let me give you my daughter number. Ask her. Like, let's see. Ask my daughter, can I pay your rent, bro?
Yeah, bro. People hit you up for anything. People asking for spots, money, opportunities,
bro. Like like a lot of people. They be like it sucks because like headliners will be like, hey, get me on Kill Tony, and I'm like, bro, you literally got to get pulled out of the bucket. I don't know what else to tell you.
Bro, my agents and stuff have been trying to get me on Kill Tony on the panel, and I was like, okay, you guys do that, but I'm gonna still put my name in the bucket.
Yeah,
because that's how the game works.
Yeah, I'm sure Tony will have you on the panel. Just got to meet him, talk to him.
Oh yeah, just got to do all the shit I'm not good at.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But bro, that autism shit is also why I think acting is easier for some of us. Because like, bro, Anthony Hopkins. Did you know Anthony Hopkins is autistic?
I can see it.
as soon as you hear it, you're like, oh yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see that. Yeah, we had a bite. I knew up under that tree.
Yeah, bro, that's that autism masking stuff. Yeah. Like that was before I got diagnosed. I didn't even know I was doing that shit where you're like, oh, I gotta pretend to be like this different version of me.
Right, exactly, bro. Yeah, so when you got diagnosed, did you feel like relief?
Yeah.
You're like,
cause like I've been treated for all kinds of other shit, dude. They were treating me for like anxiety and depression. They were treating me for all of the symptoms, but not the problem.
Yeah, I remember when I had my first panic attack, I was like 17. And then my mom sent me to a psychologist, and then I got diagnosed as being manic depressive and all this shit. And they just put you on medicine. And I was taking the medicine, and I was like, Mom, like, I would kill myself if I had to continue feeling like this. This is worse than the damn anxiety.
Yeah, bro. When they started putting me on like mood stabilizers and antidepressants, I was like, what the fuck is this, dude? I was just raw dogging it on beta blockers and muscle relaxers and alcohol.
Yeah, bro. I started
for like a decade.
One thing that helps me a lot, bro, I take magnesium daily. That people don't understand the power of magnesium, bro. Magnesium and outside time, like me fishing and being outside is like my therapy, my release, my stress reliever, bro. I just go be one with the lake.
Bro, I tell people the best time, like the best I've ever felt doing comedy was when I lived in a van.
Yeah, you're free.
I was free, every day. Like I'd wake up when it got too hot in the van to stay asleep. And then I was immediately stepping outside and spending 20, 30 minutes just in the sun.
Yeah. Yeah.
And by the time I hit the road, it's like, oh, I feel alive.
Bro, we're out here soaking up the sun.
I know.
Well, we're not bare feet, but if we were bare feet with our feet just planted in the dirt. Yeah, bro. That, like, people who have anxiety, like, you know, you see a lot of people have anxiety and they just want to isolate and be in the dark, but that is not good for you. It just makes it worse. You got to go walk.
Yeah.
Walking.
Bro, I'm trying to figure out that balance because, like, my brain does need some of that isolation.
No, there's a healthy amount.
Oh, yeah.
You let your phone die?
Bro, I'll leave my phone upstairs.
Yeah.
I found it on Instagram. Somebody was like, bro, at like 8 o'clock at night, he literally tucks his phone in the bed. So I started doing that shit. I'll literally put my phone on one of the pillows on my bed and just tuck that shit in.
I'm letting my phone die more now. When it dies, I'm like, fuck it. Don't even put on the charger for a little bit. Just let it die. Let it be. We got one bite. Let's see if we can get that motherfucker. There must be bass in here. Little dude's fishing. Yeah, I'll let it die. I took a lot of shit off my phone, bro. Like I don't check social media as much. Cause that can be stressful.
Bro, I've been trying to stay off of Instagram.
It's so addicting. My For You page is honed in for me. Like I got the stuff I want to see on my For You page. So that's why I was like, oh, I can go see old cars, fishing, and bitches. That's on my For You page.
Bro, my For You pages, right now, it's all pet videos and pregnancy stuff.
Yeah. You got a pet?
Yeah, my girl's got 3 dogs. I grew up with dogs. My roommate's got a cat.
You and your girl don't live together?
We're moving in together.
I'm about to say, y'all about to have a kid.
Yeah, we're moving in together. I've been back and forth on the road, so I haven't had a lot of time home to actually like get shit coordinated.
Yeah.
But I go to Sacramento this week. I film my special in New Jersey next weekend, and then I'm home.
What club you doing your special?
It's not a club. I'm doing a movie theater. I'm doing Kevin Smith, the Jay and Silent Bob guy. Yeah. He bought a movie theater in Red Bank, New Jersey.
Oh, something got you. Your worm is gone.
Yep. Wasn't sure if I got it with one of these sticks or not.
Maybe. Quite possible. That's dope, though. Kevin Smith is a dope guy.
Bro, he is
I met him a few years ago when I first got on Kill Tony.
Oh, yeah. Dude, he's a sweetheart. Bro, Jason Mewes, Jay is he's like us. He's an ADHD.
Yeah. ADHD dude.
Yeah, ADHD, likes to stay to himself, play video games.
Yeah.
So, like a Twitch streamer.
So we know there's at least one fish in here. We know there's at least one. Maybe we'll find the second one. That's a good cast.
Yeah.
My kids love to fish. You having a boy or a girl?
Boy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I got all girls. I don't know if I'm ready for a little version of me, dog. Jesus Christ. I'm going to get some more gray hairs fucking with him.
Bro, you got all girls because you got that good testosterone.
Yeah. I got pretty good testosterone.
Bro, I literally had got blood work done, and it's not like crazy low, but I had low testosterone. And then we found out like 2 weeks later, we were having a boy, and the doctor straight up was like, oh yeah, men with lower testosterone produce more boys. And I was like, that's wild, dog. That means even nature was like, no, y'all gonna need a man around the house.
Yo, that's funny. That's funny. No, somebody else got to take over this motherfucker. It's making a boy. Yeah, bro. Girls.
Damn.
They're amazing. They are amazing. Yeah, girls, bro, change your life.
Bro, you're telling me. I'm not having a girl, but I grew up, my parents, we were a foster family growing up. And my mom, because she did like childcare already, she worked in like a daycare and had like infant first responder and all of the, what is it, like infant and toddler CPR certification and shit. So when they started doing foster care, she got a lot of like infants and babies and stuff. We had this little girl, Miranda, who had like both of her legs broken at like 3 months old.
How long did your mom do foster care?
A decade.
Till you was what, in college?
From 7 to 17. You
ever fuck any of the girls?
Nah. I did have an older foster sister show me her boobies once.
I would have tried to hook up with her. my mama knew better than to bring them foster kids around.
I was too young and innocent. And then by the time I was like older in foster care, we had all babies. Like my oldest foster sister was like 15 when I was like 7.
Oh yeah. That's too old.
17. We had a 17-year-old named Penny when I was like 12.
Penny sounds like a whore.
You know what? She was. She was. But she was like the good kind of whore. Like she'd try to convince her friends' younger sisters to fuck with me.
You should suck AJ's dick.
Like, you should give him a hand job. We're all gonna go to the movies this weekend.
You keep up with any of them?
We keep up with some of them. Like my first foster sister, Suzanne, like my parents helped her emancipate herself when she was 17.
Okay.
Because she was graduating high school early. But then she still stayed with us a little bit longer after that, and when she started going to college and shit.
Nice. But your mom's real kid, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the oldest of 3 like natural children.
Right.
And then I've got a younger brother and sister.
Good foster parents are amazing, bro. There's a lot of kids out here that need that structure, who parents were just fucked up or drug addicts. They need a good solid household.
Yeah, dude.
With a family that's not gonna take advantage of. You know what I'm saying? They need that, bro. That would if we like you hear these terrible stories, like you see like they just found a boy like chained up.
Mm-hmm.
He set the house on fire or some shit? He weighed like 95 pounds.
Yeah. Bro, my parents are, like, that's what my parents are. They're like nurturers. And like both, my dad coached Little League baseball, football, coached my brother's high school baseball team. My mom was like youth league treasurer, coached softball, cheerleading. Like,
you would think like, if you get a foster kid, like that somebody would come check up on him. It's so weird that they allowed that kid to get that far gone.
Yeah, dude, it is weird. Like, cause like my parents, like DCF in Florida, like we had kids that like whose parents had visitation, so like they'd have to go into the DCF offices and like see their parents like every week or every other week. We had oh damn, little street sweeper.
Turn that shit off. The fuck is
Looks
that?
like one of those tractors they bring those like little barrel train rides at the carnival, dude.
What is that?
A blower? Little ride-on blower?
Yeah. I mean, he about to blow that shit on my truck.
Oh, it's blowing out the other way.
Fucking weirdo.
Oh. But no, that's exactly what my parents did. Was like they were very good at providing structure. Like,
yeah,
it's probably why I didn't get diagnosed until so much later in life. You know what? Like, so much like planned socialization. It was basically exposure therapy my whole childhood. Yeah. It's like, I'm not good with crowds, but I'm good with like, 11 to 15 people, because that's how many are on my baseball team.
Right. Yeah, that's my uncle who's disabled. The reason he's so high functioning is because my grandparents held him to the same standards they held the rest of the kids.
Bro, that's my argument for a lot of the shit that people say about autism.
Don't let them know they special.
Yeah.
Just get
there's something in like psychology called like limiting beliefs. And it's like similar to like when people talk about like economics or economic policy, when they talk about what's it called, not abundance, the opposite of abundance, scarcity
yeah.
mindset.
Yeah.
When you think there's only so much of something, Or there's only, like, when you think there's some sort of limiting
This guy is a
belief
piece
to
of
what...
shit. But say it again.
It's called scarcity mindset. Like when in your brain you believe like there's a limited resource,
right?
Or whether it's money or your ability to socialize.
Right.
If you have a limiting belief, you take like a lot of your own opportunities off the table.
Right.
And so that's my whole argument. Like when people are like, "Oh, you don't seem autistic," and it's like, good, because I wasn't raised autistic.
Exactly.
I was raised like I was in like advanced classes, like AP English and shit. Like I didn't have anybody telling me, "Oh, I can't be this or I can't do this."
Is he coming back for round 2?
Round 3.
This motherfucker, bro. He is. He know he is. He just left.
He's like, "Yeah, but I missed a spot."
This motherfucker. We told you we autistic, nigga. We don't like loud sound.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man, that's the best way to be, not to be raised with whatever problem it is that you have.
Yeah. I got raised in like a figure that shit out household.
Yep. That's the best way though. You still close with your parents now?
Yeah, I'm still tight with my parents. Like I'm at that age where like you realize as an adult, like your parents are fallible. You know, like they're like, oh, they're just human beings that were doing their best. And you know, and also I'm at that point, like comedy wise, like I've been paying my parents' bills for like the last year or so. And that's a dope feeling.
Yeah, it is. It is a great feeling.
Of just talk about limiting beliefs. It's like, bro, people are like, oh, autistic people can't even support themselves. It's like, bitch, I'm supporting my family.
With this autism, bitch.
Yeah, Doug.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, man,
Yeah, if you think autistic people can't support their family, it's because you can't support your family.
Right, yeah. Don't project your insecurities on me.
Exactly.
That's how it be, dog. We still didn't catch a fish, bro.
They might be drunk.
A little bit. The barometric pressure, that's a thing that affects how fish bite.
Yeah. That's true. They're like all in deeper waters right now.
Probably.
Chilling at the bottom, trying to wait for this to pass.
Yeah. Well, tell the people where they can find you at, AJ. You about to get ready and get out of here.
AJWilkerson.com. I have all of my dates. I got shows coming up in Sacramento, New Jersey, Phoenix. I'm all over the place. Got a baby coming soon.
Make sure you get them tickets.
5 specials on my YouTube.
Damn.
AJ Wilkerson Comedy. 5.
Damn,
I got 3 writtens and 2 like improvised.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Good shit, bro. This was fun, even though we didn't catch a fish. We had a nibble.
We had a nibble. I'm gonna count it.
Shout out to AJ Wilkerson.
Shout out David Lucas.
Another episode of Fishing with David Lucas. Peace.